Hi, welcome to the first video in the tutorial series Unlocking the Power of OneMap. In this video, we will show you how to get started within the OneMap web application. By the end of this video, you should be able to navigate and be familiar with the OneMap interface, search for a specific address, use layers, view property details, and create bookmarks. The OneMap interface has been designed to be easy to use and intuitive. Let's go over the basic elements of the interface. When you enter the portal, you will see a map of the whole South Africa in the middle of your screen. Press F11 to utilize the full screen function of your browser. To zoom, use the mouse wheel or plus and minus buttons on the top left corner of the map or in the top toolbar. To zoom to a specific scale, use the drop-down box in the bottom right of the map. If you want to zoom to a specific area, hold down the Shift button and click and drag a box around the area that you would like to see. To pan, click and hold down your mouse button and drag the screen. Let's go over the main elements of the interface. In the horizontal menu bar, you will find various utilities as well as the buttons that open and close the menu panels. On the left, you will find the Location Info accordion menu. Here you can search for an address, view property details, SG diagrams, and other miscellaneous information. Click on the heading to open up the section. On the right, you'll find the Map Options accordion menu, where you can toggle layers, access bookmarks, and see tasks. The blue bar at the top of the map window opens up to reveal the attribute metadata for the current active layer. Let's find a property. OneMap offers several search options. In the Address Search panel, select the criteria by which you want to search. We'll start with the default, the OneMap street addresses. To achieve the high level of accuracy that OneMap NAS users require, the OneMap search algorithm searches for all criteria that you enter, and not for approximate results. This means that every character you type in has to appear in the record that you are searching for, or no result will be returned. Therefore, typing the minimum criteria for a search often yields the best results. In this example, we will be searching for Jark Avenue in Wellington. When searching for Jark, our search returns 8 pages of results. We can refine our search by typing province codes like WC or town names. Note that I only typed in the first 4 letters of the town, but it was sufficient for the system to find the records. Adding the street number would take you to the specific property. Select a property by clicking on Focus. You can also search by earth number, city or town, suburb, or even on the Google Street Address search. Please note, however, that the Google search algorithm works on interpolation for most address points in South Africa, and therefore produces approximate location results, and is not sufficiently reliable for location searches that require a high degree of accuracy. It is, however, a great tool for searching for points of interest. The search fields differ slightly depending on the search option we choose. For example, searching by earth number requires us to input the city or municipality, the earth number, and the portion number. Now that we have found our property, we want to find out a bit more about it. If we click on the Property Info accordion tab, we can see a photo and the information tied to the property. For technical survey information, select the SG diagram tab. This allows us to view the SG diagram associated with the selected property. Open up the preview by clicking this arrow button. Open the diagram with this button of 2 expanding arrows. Once open, you can download the diagram by clicking the Download button here. This opens the diagram up in a new tab, from where we can save it by right-clicking and selecting Save Image As. Great! Now let's move over to the right side of the screen and play around with layers. OneMap starts up by default with the OneMap Street Addresses vector layer and the OneMap Base layer, a composite layer including street names, street addresses, stand or earth numbers, and some topographical information. Let's change this and select the NGI aerial photography as a base layer, with the OneMap street addresses as a layer on top of the aerial photograph. We do this by clicking on the eyeball next to the name of the layer. Let's now also select the OneMap urban layer. In order to make the cadastral data more clearly visible, we can change the opacity of our base layer by moving the top sliding scale. We can also change the opacity of the highlighted layer by adjusting the sliding scale at the bottom. This gives greater scope for the customization of your map. Let's make the OneMap urban layer active and selectable. We do this by clicking on the green tick next to the layer name. We can now select the features in this layer. Once selected, we see the top active layer bar tell us what layer is active. We open up the active layer attribute grid by clicking on the drop-down arrow in the corner. Upon opening up, we see all metadata related to this active feature. We can also click on the magnifying glass to view all data in a table format. In the data editing video, we will look more closely at how we can edit the metadata attached to features. Now that we have a map of an area that we want to refer back to later, let us add a bookmark to our current view. To add a bookmark, just open the Bookmarks tab by clicking on the banner or the button in the toolbar, and click on Add Bookmark and enter a suitable name. This will bookmark the current visible extent, along with the currently active layers. Let's look at the menu bar above the map. If you hover over an icon, a label appears. The hand icon, which is on by default, makes the cursor a selector. The globe zooms the user out to the full extent. The magnifying glasses zoom in and out, and the arrows move a user between various zoom states. The grid button turns on a grid indicating the longitude and latitude. The ruler allows users to measure distance, and the triangle to measure an area. To use these, click to turn the tool on and click on each point in the line, series of lines or polygon which you desire to measure, and on the last point, double-click to close off the measurement. Your total will be displayed here. To turn off the tool, click on the icon again or click on the hand. Next to these are the print, data export and map all buttons, which will be covered in another video. On the right of the menu bar are the buttons to hide or show elements on the screen. Noteworthy is the button with a little man, which opens up the Google Street View display. The last two buttons are the Help and Live Support buttons. I hope this video has given you some insight into the basics of OneMap. There are many more features like printing, exporting data, and editing. Please click on the video links to learn about these and other powerful features of OneMap. Thank you.